alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Is he here? Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. We've come for your dua.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Is something wrong? Sheikh. What? What is it? What did he say?
He is praying for his pain.
What do you mean? Why? What pain?
They will witness much terror and injustice for believing. May Allah have mercy on them.
I don't understand. What do you mean? Who's they?
They are the children of the last generation.
How much longer we got to wait, man?
Not long.
Well, I'm starving.
You just had a burger.
That was almost an hour ago.
Look, we'll be here in a minute, okay?
I don't know how you can do this. Seriously, doesn't all this waiting around crap drive you mad?
Look, for some of us, this lifestyle ain't a choice, man.
Oh, but it is. You could borrow some money from, say, me.
Yeah, and be in debt to you for the rest of my life. Thanks, but no thanks. I got this covered. Anyway, it's just until I get enough for uni fees and that, man. Besides, what better way to understand the inner workings of a criminal mind than to put yourself in their very shoes?
Yeah, you should put that in your uni application form. I'm sure they'll be begging you to attend once they hear that.
That's the one, bro.
Kung Fu rocks. It's any good?
Yeah, amazing.
Nice little bro.
Louder, man. Come with us. Yo, you ever tried that stuff?
What? Get my brain fried for a 2-minute high? I don't think so.
Yo, come yard after college tomorrow. We can watch the match, because it should be league.
Oh, man. I would, but I can't. I got plans with Zainab.
Oh, ain't that cute?
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm feeling chicken and chips. Look, it's 5 past now. What do you say?
Oh man, I forgot.
What?
I gotta see Akimi.
Yo! What about Cottage?
Late? Get in here. How many times have I talked to you about smoking on school property? I've had it with your games, Ali. Do you realize how lucky you are that I haven't reported you for this? A basketball? You could have seriously damaged his face.
Probably do him a favor.
That's your problem, this attitude of yours. Frankly, if it wasn't for your mother, I'd have you expelled for this. And you can add an F to your recent list of achievements. Your Islamic studies assignment. Mr. Abidi tells me that you didn't even bother to answer the question. Why would a straight A student like you be struggling so much with a simple piece of AS coursework?
It was a stupid question.
You may not agree with them, but you will respect this institute and its teachings.
The Mahdi, come on.
I'm sick of your rubbish. In light of recent events, I'm afraid I have no choice but to suspend you.
Again? Are you kidding me?
Do you see me smiling? Just get out of my office.
You don't need to wake up and stop dreaming. Ain't nobody coming to save us.
Late? Have you read your Quran this morning? How did it go with Hakimi?
Mum, what's this?
Where did you find that?
I want to know, why didn't you tell me about this?
I didn't want you to worry, Habibi.
Yeah, but Mum, I could have had this covered.
You can't do everything.
But Mum, I'm the man of the house now. It's my job to take care of you guys.
It's not fair on you. You know, I should be working.
Mum. The doctor said just a couple more weeks. You might not even need meds anymore.
Someday I feel he's going to walk through that door any minute. And he's going to smile at me the way he used to smile at me when he was a baby.
You just need to focus on getting better. We'll get through this together. I promise.
So what are we gonna do, man?
I don't know, man. Extra shifts, I guess. I'm off college, so...
But what about IS?
What about it?
Your assignment? You know if you flunk you, it's goodbye law school, right?
He's bluffing, man. He ain't gonna flunk me. Anyway, I've aced all the other subjects, so...
So just do it. What's the difference, man?
Firstly, my computer's busted. And secondly, you can't expect man to write about justice, an old age concept that no longer exists. I mean, at least certainly not in the world that I grew up. I mean, do you really believe in all that?
In what?
You know, prophesized man comes to save Muslims. Everyone lives happily ever after.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
I don't know, man. I just find it a bit hard to swallow, you know? I mean, look, there's people suffering, children dying all over the world. Where's our saving now?
Get off me. Get off me.
I thought he told you not to speak to him like that.
Just leave me alone.
Don't tell us what to do. Don't ever raise your voice to him.
Well, leave it. It ain't our business, man. Seriously, bruv.
Leave me alone. Just get off me.
That was Biggie G. He loves girls. He don't care what they look like.
No, uncle.
Bad news.
So, how'd you know?
Oh, did a job for him once. And I've never seen anyone interpret the term B&E quite the way he does. To him, it's more like enter and break everything. The guy sleeps with his piece.
Sis.
He's trouble. Trust me. Jabs. Yeah. What?
What's wrong? What's wrong, man?
It's your mum.
Salam, Habibi.
Name's Sam. You okay?
I'm fine.
You must be Leo, by the way. Your mother does not stop talking about you.
Mum. How are you feeling?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine, Habibi.
Your mother suffered a minor episode despite the medication.
Okay. Do you know why or how this happened?
Well, the doctors do want to speak to you. However, the tests are clear, which indicates that it's pretty much stress-related. Does your mother work a lot?
Nah, she stopped. She hasn't since my brother died.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sometimes the death of a child can cause immense emotional strain. How are you coping with it?
I'm fine. Can she come home or...
Well, the doctors would prefer to keep her in, at least until her heartbeat stabilises.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're okay?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine, Habibi.
What can I do?
Your sister is with Jafar. I need you to take round some of her things.
Consider it done.
But I need you to focus on school. Okay, Habibi?
must not have a problem.
Or what?
Come here, I dare you.
I don't back for that team, bro.
Yeah, you think you're a funny man, huh?
No, I don't want to fight, bro.
Come on, funny man.
I don't want to fight, man.
Funny man. Figures you like a girl just like your brother was.
Leave it, bruv. He's just trying to roll you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name's Mahdi. I've been sent by Mr. Amin, Jaber's father. The De Silva family will be going ahead with the charges. I'm afraid it's not looking too good. You're being tried for grievous bodily harm under Section 20.
What are my chances?
If found guilty, you could be looking at a minimum of 5 years.
I don't get it, though. It was just a stupid fight.
Well, unfortunately, the boy, Chris, he fell into a coma earlier this evening. Your trial will not take place until he can testify. The doctors are hoping that will only take a few weeks, hope being the operative word. If this boy dies, you will be charged with murder. Now, I've spoken to the judge, and given your current age and circumstances, he's willing to post bail under a number of conditions. Since this is your first real offence, 13 hours a week community service, you will be given the chance to complete your exams, but no study leave. Your principal has very kindly agreed to guarantee your attendance in court. He'll set you a special programme until the exams. You should consider yourself very lucky.
You don't know my principal.
What do you mean?
Let's just say Hakimi and me don't exactly see eye to eye.
Well, I suggest you start seeing things his way then.
Hello, gorgeous. How are you? You okay? Good, good, good.
Look.
Where did you get that?
Jabu bought it for me.
Wow, aren't you a lucky girl?
Where have you been all this time?
I was with the boys.
Mariam's mum said you went to jail.
Well, I think Mariam's mum needs to mind her own business then, doesn't she? Anyway, you, young lady, should be asleep, shouldn't you?
I can't sleep.
Why not?
Too much on my mind.
Like what?
There's this boy in school who keeps lying to the teacher about me.
Oh, does she believe him?
No.
Then you've got nothing to worry about, don't you? I mean, if he keeps lying, then he'll go to hell.
Does that mean Daddy's going to hell?
What?
Daddy used to lie to Mummy all the time.
Where did you hear that?
I'm 7, I'm not stupid.
Look, forget about him, okay? He's not a part of this family or your life anymore, okay? And anyway, if this teacher is in any way smart, then she won't believe this kid. Yeah?
Can you take me to school tomorrow?
I can't, sweetie. Sorry.
Why not?
I got something to do.
Can I go at least get a story?
Sure. Right. This one?
Yeah.
Okay. The crunching, munching caterpillar.
Why am I not surprised? Your actions have brought down shame on this institution. I've had enough of this nonsense. No more pranks, no more tricks, no more fights, or any other elaborate schemes. I'm giving you 2 weeks.
I can't be dealing with this. You know I know nothing about this Messiah stuff.
You learn.
Oh, come on, 10,000 words.
20,000 words for you. And Laith, you get anything less than an A this time, and you're history in this college. Are we clear?
Crystal.
He will expel you if he catches you out here. That's if they don't kill you first.
You're gonna die someday.
What troubles you on this gorgeous day?
What's it to you?
I saw you sitting here alone. I've seen you before, but never alone. You look troubled. So I asked myself why a young man like you could be so troubled. I guess I could not understand, with all God's graces, why someone could feel this way.
If you were in my position, I highly doubt you'd be singing about God's graces.
What position are we talking about here?
Some stupid assignment.
All this over an assignment?
Upon which rests the fate of my life.
What is it about?
Don't ask.
But I'm asking. Take.
What's this, your address?
This man can help you. He can teach you all you need for this.
I don't get it. Why are you helping me?
Call it an act of kindness between two strangers.
Hertfordshire. Where's that from? down, bruv.
Yes, bruv. Miss Nasser told me we had a library, so you know, I figured. What, how long have you been here?
Almost 5 hours.
Fear not, my friend. I come bearing gifts. Well, it's more like a loan, really. And something tells me you're gonna fall for it just the way I did. It's the lick, bro. 2 gig RAM, wireless, rewriter, the works.
Are you serious?
Sure. Just don't get too attached, because my dad needs it for his next business trip.
I don't know what to say, man. Thanks, brother. I really appreciate it.
It's all good, man. So how much you written?
3 lines.
In 3 days?
Bruv, there's like 100 different prophecies, man.
What, look, like Nostradamus, the man who saw tomorrow?
Yeah.
The Messiah, aka the Mahdi, will address the world at the Holy Kaaba at a time known only to God. Right, deep.
Bruv, hold it down.
Sorry. Well, did you hook up with a girl?
What are you talking about?
Some girl's address, man.
Where'd you get that?
In your book. What, is she cute?
That's not my book. And this ain't a girl. This is that Sheikh's address I told you about. But, funny, I could have sworn that I threw this away.
Maybe it's a sign.
I don't believe in signs.
What are you talking about?
Just that.
Come on, bro, what, don't it make sense? The paper's magical reappearance in a time of deep despair. Look, it's worth a shot. This guy's probably done his fair share of studying, so you know that's half your work done. You've got nothing to lose, bro. Pay him a visit before the match tomorrow.
Maybe. But you can't just randomly turn up at some stranger's doorstep.
Ah, but you can if you're delivering pizza. You got your uniform handy?
Hello?
Sorry,
Wrong house.
no,
Well, I didn't do the pizza if that's what you're asking.
Nah, it's gonna sound crazy. Are you Mohsin?
Last time I checked.
You're Sheikh Mohsin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm Laith.
Assalamu alaikum, Laith.
Alaikum salam. Sorry. I was told that you might possibly be able to help me with something.
Mm-hmm.
I've got this project from college. It's on the Mahdi. I was told you'd be able to help me with that. So, I can explain further. Can I come in?
Well, That depends. What's on the pizza? Come in. Oh, thank you very much. Please. So where are you from, Laith?
Harlesden. It's about an hour away.
Perhaps I can offer you a drink.
I'm cool, thanks.
You sure?
Yeah, thanks.
Please, sit down.
Oh, yeah. I got an ace assignment. But to be honest, I don't know where to start.
How old are you?
17.
So tell me about this assignment. Have you read any books?
You know, I don't actually have to.
You should read these. They will help us.
Are you serious?
Background knowledge will give you a good starting point for your project.
With all due respect, I can find books in any library. I thought you were going to help me.
In order for me to help you, you'll have to help yourself first. Did you think I was going to write this for you? Look, I'm sure you can appreciate that the answer to this question doesn't just require fact, but original thinking as well. And Laith, I can't think for you. Look, it's approaching time for Salah. Let's pray, and inshallah we can reconvene. Please, join me.
I'm cool.
What do you mean?
I'm alright.
Are you menstruating?
No. I'll pray later.
As you wish.
Hello? Yo. Yeah, I got my kit. I'm waiting on, What is it? Oh, man. Look, let the game do the talking, man. I don't know, man. Hold tight, hold tight. I'll be there, man. Don't watch that. Cool.
but it was pretty close.
Never mind. Next time, inshallah. Did you meet him?
Who?
The sheikh.
Yeah.
Habibi, I'm so proud of you for doing this. Will he help you?
Yeah.
What did you learn from him?
Mum, it was so much I wouldn't know where to start.
Alhamdulillah. I was so worried.
I told you there's nothing to worry about.
The day you were born, and when the nurse gave you to me in my arms, and when I held you for the first time, you know what you did?
What?
You took your entire hand and wrapped around my little finger. It only took up this much. And you held it for the longest time. And from that moment on, I knew my son will always take care of me. Habibi, I'm so proud of you.
Assalamu alaikum, Laith.
Alaikum salam. Listen, really sorry for bailing yesterday.
Good to see you again. Please, come in. Please.
Look, I'm really sorry for walking out like that.
Where did you get that scar?
Long story.
I'm all ears.
I got in a fight.
A fight, eh? Are you any good?
I can hold my own.
Really? MashaAllah. You'll have to show me someday.
You want me to show you how to fight?
I wasn't really looking for instruction. More like entertainment.
Entertainment? Look, there ain't nothing entertaining about getting seriously beaten.
Seriously beaten? I tell you what, let's go. You and me, right now.
Are you serious? Look, I ain't gonna be responsible for putting a sheikh in hospital, yeah?
If you win, I'll do your assignment. You'll get your A, and we can all go home. But if I win, we'll do it my way. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ونزلنا عليك الكتاب تبيانا لكل شيء وهدى ورحمة وبشرى للمسلمين. Indeed, we have sent down to you the book, making all things clear, and as a guidance and mercy and good news for those who submit.
My mum's always going on at me for not reading enough.
You should.
Yeah, but what's the point? I don't understand it.
read the translation. Just a few verses. But most importantly, ponder over them. You know, when you open the Holy Quran at any given page, the page you have opened is no accident.
What do you mean?
There is a spiritual significance and reason as to why that page is the one you have opened.
What kind of reason?
A hidden message or sign, especially for you, as a mercy from the Almighty.
Seriously? Okay. What does this one mean?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقل جاء الحق وزهق الباطل إن الباطل كان زهوقا. Indeed, truth has now arrived, and falsehood has vanished. Surely falsehood is a vanishing thing. So tell me, what have you learnt?
Okay, well, I learned that there are many similarities between the major religions in regards to the Mahdi. Like, Christians believe in Jesus' second coming, and Muslims believe Jesus will accompany the Mahdi in God's mission to save mankind.
Mm-hmm.
And the Shia school of thought is that he's already been born.
In fact, that is the only difference between our belief and the beliefs of our Sunni brothers. So, what else?
Well, apparently he was born like over 1,000 years ago, but I don't quite get that though, because he's been hidden from the people.
His birth was kept secret, but a chosen few were granted access to ensure that proof of his existence was established.
And he's still alive today.
Yes.
But don't that make him like over 1,000 years old?
Look at Noah. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam lived for around 2,500 years, did he not? The scriptures clearly say so.
Yeah. But invisible?
He has been hidden with the divine permission of God, sent into occultation, a hiding.
And no one's ever seen him since?
At the tender age of 5, he became the imam. His life was in grave danger, so Allah sent him into a period of minor occultation, whereby he had delegates who would converse with him, and they would spread the message to the people.
Okay, so why don't we have him anymore, these delegates?
Since there were a group among the power seekers who falsely claimed deputyship, the door of special deputyship was closed.
But surely, if we could communicate with him, wouldn't it be easier to understand all of this?
We can communicate with him. He awaits our communication. There are many ways. It begins with acquiring knowledge and following it through with action. Besides, belief in the unseen is one of the first steps to true faith. So why is this assignment so important to you?
Well, let's just say a lot depends on it.
A lot?
My future.
Do you like tagliatelle?
What? Never heard of him. You cook for yourself every day?
Of course.
If I lived on my own, I'd probably live off takeaways. This looks really good.
Thank you. Laith, we'll say Bismillah and thank the Almighty for the food we have before us.
But isn't it like a Christian thing?
If it is Christian to thank the Lord for our daily provisions, don't you think we could learn a thing or two?
Oh, I ain't tried it yet.
No, this is the prophetic way. A pinch of salt before and after each meal prevents 70 food-related diseases.
Oh. This looks really good.
Thank you.
So how come, like, we stopped at 12 imams? I mean, why didn't Allah continue till today? I mean, wouldn't it have just been easier?
This is God's divine wisdom. 12 princes, as prophesied in the Holy Torah, the sons of Muhammad, the last of them, the Mahdi, who will cleanse this earth of evil and injustice. He had to be born at a time when Islam was pristine and pure. More Parmesan?
This is really good.
Yet by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Imam has lived to see how times have changed and how Muslims themselves even have gone away from the true teachings of Islam. In fact, this endows him with the supreme knowledge to to bring back justice to a world filled with injustice. They're not good for you, you know.
So people keep saying.
You don't need them.
At least they're always there, eh? Anyway, listen, it's getting kind of late, and what, a class tomorrow?
I thought you were on study break.
I am, but my principal, he's got me retaking year 1 classes.
Your principal sounds like an intelligent man.
Try slave driver.
What time is your class tomorrow?
It's in the afternoon, so thanks for the food and that, but I have to...
Look, it's getting late. Why don't you stay here with me tonight? It's going to take you at least an hour to get back home. And we can continue in the morning. You can go to your class early.
I couldn't.
Please. It'll be beneficial for you.
Are you sure? 'Cause
I'm certain.
It's concerning that the Islam brought by the Mahdi will be far purer than that which we have today. How are we to guarantee that we will recognize it? We must educate ourselves, study the Quran in such a way that we are fully aware of the great religion brought by the Prophet, peace be upon him. If it does differ from various cultural traditions we have picked up and interspersed within Islam, would we deny our own Imam? We have to ask ourselves, do we hold steadfast to tradition or pure Islam?
You okay? What on earth are you doing?
I was meditating.
Meditating?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I just wanted to ask you something quickly. I was reading this verse on the last generations, and it was saying how only a few people from the last generations will reach paradise. Now, is that because we sin more?
Well, people have been committing sins since the time of Adam. The distinction being is that today we have learnt to justify our sins. Just take a look at modern societies.
Okay. So, does that mean that after the revolution of the Mahdi, that we won't sin?
Well, the impulse will still exist, naturally. The difference being is that the level of understanding of mankind will have changed and advanced to such a degree whereby committing a sin won't even appeal anymore, especially to the believers.
Sounds pretty perfect.
It is only through deep reflection and contemplation that real change occurs. Just look at the many that have come to Islam. One can't help but question how someone from an atheist background can adopt a lifestyle whereby God is the center of everything. Perhaps they read a book, or they had some experience in their life. But it wasn't until they reflected on those words they read, or pondered over that experience that occurred, that the true spark of change was ignited within. Now, let's have a go, shall we? Breathe as I do. Inhale from your nostrils and exhale from your mouth. Try and free your mind of any unnecessary thoughts, worries and concerns. Now, let's be still.
Isn't meditation a Buddhist thing?
Meditation is a spiritual thing. In fact, it is a universal necessity for the entire mankind. It was one of the practices of our great prophet. What do you think he was doing in the cave of Hira before revelation had come to him? That meditation, as I said, gives us the silence of our being. And it is when that silence is there that we truly hear what our heart says, what lies within us. Now, let's try total calm and stillness this time.
Why aren't you married? I mean, is it because of the responsibility, or is it because you just didn't find the right girl?
Do you know why you're finding it so hard to be still?
I'm not, I'm just saying.
Because your five senses, sight, sound, smell, taste and touch, are doorways to the soul, and yet they're continuously bombarded and stimulated. We live a life of chaos. We've adopted a lifestyle of just doing. We've become human doings, and we've forgotten just simply how to be. Now,
Sorry.
it's okay. It's okay.
Listen, our session tomorrow, I can't make it. My mum's coming out of hospital.
Oh, inshallah, I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives her strength. In that case, why don't you stay the night with me tonight?
Okay, okay, sure.
شددتم عليه في القتال على الأرض.
Saddam Hussein's ability to wage war. These are opening stages of what will be a broad and concerted.
I just realised, you don't have a TV.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. But still, TV?
If I had a TV, you wouldn't be reading right now.
So, if you don't mind me asking, what exactly were you doing outside?
Dhikr.
What now?
Dhikrullah. The remembrance of God.
Not following.
Remember the first time you had a crush on a girl?
Sure.
Remember how you were always thinking about her? You couldn't eat because you were thinking about her. You couldn't sleep because she was always on your mind. The believer thinks of God in the same way, as if they are lovesick and God is the beloved. In the Holy Quran, God describes the believers by saying, وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا أَشَدُّ حُبًّا لِلَّهِ. And those who believe, they have the most intense love for God. A symptom of this love is to remember Him at all times. In order to strengthen this love, God makes us face tough situations so that we call Him more and remember Him more, as He loves to hear the calls from His servant.
The Mahdi's reign is said to be an era of perfect justice and spirituality. He will reveal to mankind secrets of the earth and its creator. He will show man how to use the earth's resources the way they are meant to be used. Generations have waited for the prophesied Saviour, but now, more than ever, the signs preceding his reappearance seem imminent. With the recent fall of Iraq, one has to wonder, what if our generation is the last?
Hello? Oh, hi. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah. Okay. That's good, right? What? They can't do that.
Right, it's another one of your...
Nah. Okay. Yeah, I understand.
Are you okay?
The kid's up.
What?
The boy, Chris, he's out of his coma. My trial's next week.
Habibi, at least open it up.
Mum, did you hear what I said?
You got yourself into this. These are the consequences of your actions.
What? You think I do this on purpose? I try so hard, and yet I set out to mess things up. Is that what you think? Great. My own mother, of all people. Thanks for the support.
But late.
Who's that?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
That's Seth. He lives nearby. Gives me a hand with the garden. He's a good man.
Okay, cool. So listen, I've been thinking about my trial and stuff, like, but I don't really know what to do.
The only thing you can do, Laith, is to turn to Him. Seek forgiveness for your sins. Repent from your heart. Turn back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Know the direction of the compass of your heart should face God wherever you are. Ask Imam Mahdi for help. What's that?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Just junk mail. But like, why would God listen to me? I'm not exactly what you call, you know.
You know, the Imam has a great status in the eyes of Allah. Seek help and justice from Allah through the Imam. The Imam is here to help us and guide us. We benefit from him even though we don't see him. Just like you and I benefit from the sun on a cloudy day. If you wish to speak to him, the Imam, simply offer him your salams.
I don't get it.
It is incumbent for every Muslim to reply.
So like, does the Imam ever come to anybody in person?
Sometimes to help a believer. Other times he helps through others. Here, why don't you have a go?
So, in the meantime, do we just wait?
Actively. We must lay the foundations for his arrival. But each individual's preparation is different.
So what do you reckon mine is? My preparation?
That is for you to discover.
You know, I think I know where to start.
Afternoon, I'm Laith.
I know who you are. And after what you did to my son, you have no business here.
Please, look, I just want to talk to you for a minute.
Get off my property.
Look, I don't want to cause any trouble.
You've caused enough damage. Now get off my property before I call the police.
What's happening, man? Cool?
All good, all
Yeah?
good.
Good game?
Not really, man. Just messing. Were you up for it?
Nah, gotta do something. But listen, is it cool if I swing by later? I just need your help with something.
Yeah, bro. No worries, man. But I thought you meant to be working.
Yeah, they kind of let me go.
What? Why?
Man's heard about the trial and that, and they thought it wasn't good for the company name, so...
Right. Well, bro, you know if you need anything, yeah?
Cool.
No worries.
But listen, I've got a dust. Is it cool, if I catch up with you later?
Yeah, cool, bro. Cool.
Alright, peace.
Peace.
Safe,
Take it
man.
easy.
Are you okay?
Yeah, what?
Are you ready? Where are your books?
I left them at yard.
Rough night.
You could say that.
This anger that you harbor, it robs you of your happiness, you know?
Look, I appreciate your concern, but please don't presume to know me.
I don't. What I do know is that you're a product of your own choices. You need to start choosing greater things for yourself, Laith.
I'm alright.
Are you?
Look, I appreciate your concern. You really aren't in a position to understand me.
Do you think you're the only one who's seen hard times? This was my mother's. It was the only thing she had left before she killed herself. I was 7. I got this when I was 16. 2 years later, 9mm changed my life. We all have things we could be angry about.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. Man, so much crap goes on in the world, and nobody does anything.
That doesn't mean you walk around with a knife in your back, ready to pull it out and stab others at your own convenience, does it?
Yeah, but there just ain't no justice.
Laith, the world will only see justice when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send Imam al-Mahdi. And the key to pave the way for his advent is to bring harmony within ourselves. Now let's sit down. Imam Ali alayhi salam says, if you're angry and you're standing up, sit down.
So is this like all you ever do? Just study? Don't you ever have fun?
Of course I do.
Yeah, like what?
إنا زينا السماء الدنيا بزينة الكواكب. Verily, we have layered the lower heavens with a beautiful adornment.
You built this?
With the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Come, see for yourself.
Raw. It's amazing.
Out of this world, isn't it?
It's heavy.
Well, actually, it's much lighter than the one I built before this.
Nah, I mean, never mind. You're into all this stuff, hey?
Oh, subhanallah. I've had one of these ever since I was a little boy. This one's pretty old now. The latest model's amazing. Subhanallah. To reach the Almighty is a journey. And the mount for that journey is the night time.
You know, somehow that don't surprise me. There's something mysterious about the night.
The night is a time for prayer, a time for reflection.
Stop.
Wait, not you. You are not ready. Time will tell you.
Sheikh, I really need to talk to you.
These are all signs.
Signs?
Signs of the second coming. The Nafs Zakiyya.
The who?
The pure soul. There is a prophecy that a pure soul will be killed for announcing the arrival of the Imam. Blood will be shed at the Kaaba in the holy city of Mecca, just before the Mahdi makes his arrival known to the world.
But in all honesty, they're all just pretty regular nightmares.
And you say in the last one?
I couldn't move. I was chained.
And the marks?
Gone.
Something's obviously holding you back.
But the one thing which freaked me out, I wake up at the same time every time.
The same time?
13 minutes past 3.
3:13. Do you know who they are?
Who?
The 313. The Mahdi's closest companions. 313 in number. It is one of the prerequisites. The Imam will only reappear when 313 immaculate believers are present on the earth.
Who are they?
From foreign lands all over the world, 313 men of true sincerity, the Ahlul Ikhlas. They will be of the utmost wisdom, humble, kind and pious, incredibly strong. They will have passed the Imtihanul Qalb, the examination of the heart. They will know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and their Imam, the way in which they are meant to be known, as though they are in search of something which they have lost and are now thoughtful and perplexed over the matter. Until a man who resembles the Prophet the most in creation appears before them from behind the veils of the Kaaba. They will ask him, "Are you the Mahdi?" He will reply, "Yes, I am the promised Mahdi."
Are they his army?
No. These 313 are his elite followers. They will justly govern mankind alongside the Mahdi.
Rare. But I still don't understand. What on earth does this have to do with me?
I have no idea. I think only you can answer that.
The man.
Which man?
The man in my dream. I could have sworn that I'd seen him somewhere before. But I can't think where. He gave me your address.
I'm sorry, but we don't have any employee that fits that description.
But that's impossible. I met him here. I mean, people don't go around just wearing janitor's uniforms for fun.
I've worked here since this college first opened. We have one cleaner. She'll be here at 5 if you wish to see her.
Sheikh.
Yes?
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Okay. How comes, out of all the Muslims all over the world, yeah, there aren't 313 pure enough to lead with him? I mean, isn't that pathetic? I mean, what kind of believers are we?
Laith, how many people do you know have complete control and governance over their animal nature? The faculties of carnal appetite, anger, and imagination must all be ruled by the intellect in order for man to be just in governing himself. It's about disciplining yourself till you are a master of yourself. You have complete self-control, are totally self-aware. Only then is one able to govern others with true justice. too much. It's just like the one I told you about. How did you manage to get...
Well, it was kind of a self-assemble thing, so... And look, it's even got an inbuilt camera, so you can take pictures of the stars. It's just my way of saying thank you.
Oh, mashallah. Your assignment is done?
I wasn't talking about the assignment. In conclusion, it's clear to see that for us to pave the way for the global revolution of the Messiah, we must begin it on an individual level by striving to create the value of justice within ourselves. It all starts with you and me. The revolution has already begun. We are not awaiting our Saviour. He is waiting for us. In case I don't tell you enough, I love you.
Oh, baby, I love you too. Trial is at 10.
What gas station? Nah, bruv, I got your laptop here, man. Look, I'll be done 15. Bruv, that's the magistrate's call. Jabs? Jabs? Jabs?
What do you want?
You ain't scared, are you?
Get lost, alright?
Don't play games with me, girl.
Leave her alone.
Sim, can we help you? You said, can we help you, pretty boy?
Look, just leave her alone.
This ain't your business here, huh?
Look, I don't want to fight. Just leave her alone, alright?
Do you think you're smart, do you, pretty boy? Come on, show me what you're made of. Sweet dreams, pretty boy.
Are you okay? I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I'm Mary.
Lace.
Thank you. I feel awful. I wish there was something I could...
This is gonna sound crazy, but do you believe in the unseen?
Sure. Can't see God, but you know he's there.
But how do you know?
Babies, the birds, I don't know, I guess you can sort of feel him, you know? And then, of course, there was you. I think once in every while, someone enters your life and touches it in a way you never thought possible. My father says that people like that are a sign of God's love and mercy. People like you.
Mohsin?
Mohsen? Seth? Seth?
Oh, Leith, sorry, I didn't hear you. Oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah, not really, but where's Mohsen?
Leith, when was the last time you spoke?
A couple of days ago.
Leith, Mohsen's gone.
Gone where?
Towards the cancer. It finally got too much for him.
What are you talking about?
You didn't know?
No.
I'm sorry, I thought you knew.
Don't believe you now.
He's had it since childhood.
You're lying.
I'm sorry.
You're lying. You're lying!
Yo, bruv, where you been at? Whoa. What the hell?
Oh my God! What has happened?
Nothing.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. Honestly. I'm sorry, but they took everything.
What?
Your laptop, my project.
Who?
Biggie G. I'm sorry, man.
Don't worry about that right now. You know, at least you're alright.
Shall I call an ambulance?
No. I'm fine. Honestly, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine. But I don't even have another copy, man.
That's cool. I mean, you still got 2 days. You know, you can...
What? What's wrong?
They've already sent out a patrol car for you, bro.
What?
They're trying to get you done for contempt.
Seek help and justice from Allah through the Imam.
Ali, you got a visitor.
Please, it won't take a moment. I know I'm not supposed to be here. Last night, My daughter told me that on her way to the trial, she was attacked by some hoodlums, but that a young man put himself in jeopardy to save her. You sacrificed yourself to save my daughter. We've dropped all the charges against you. I realize now that with Chris, it was a foolish mistake on both parts. But what you did for my daughter, I can never thank you enough. God put you in our lives for a reason, and it's for us to understand.
Sorry, were you just on your way out?
Yeah.
Actually, this won't take a minute. You proved me wrong, you know. This assignment of yours is one of the most heartfelt, promising, and intelligent piece of works I've seen in a long, long time. It's exceptional work. And I have good news. I spoke to the admissions tutor at UCL. He's just as impressed with this as I was. Let's just say law school awaits you.
I don't understand. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well done.
What's that?
My assignment.
No doubt my B&E skills from now on, eh?
You broke in.
What, Biggie G's place? You gotta be kidding. He'd have us both for breakfast. I just snuck in, put it on a USB, and jabs your uncle.
You're nuts, mate. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Good, because there ain't time to say it. We got a revision class in 20 minutes. Come on.
Oh.
Unlucky. What, do you want a twos?
Nah, I'm cool, man.
Seriously?
Yeah, nah, I quit.
There's a woman heading your way.
Ali?
Yeah.
I'm Anne Bradford, Mossin's solicitor. Please may I meet with you in private for a moment?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, my cue. I'm over there.
Mossin has left everything to you. A sum of just shy of £3 million. Mossin and I studied together. I've known him for as many years as I can remember.
Mossin was a lawyer?
He was one of the best. And all as he could talk about was this incredible, talented, passionate young man. It was the first time I'd seen him like that since the accident.
He never did talk much about the accident, did he?
Would you? He'd just lost his wife and children, all in one moment. He was a man of great faith. He also had great faith in you. He asked me to ensure I gave you this. He said it was a matter of time.
What's that? Who's she?
My father.
She's your father?
No, stupid. This is from my father.
Well, what the hell was she doing with it?
He said it was only a matter of time.
Time will tell you.
We must learn to forgive others for their actions. Forgiving someone who has wronged you is an act loved by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It does not mean that we agree or condone the injustices committed to us by others. It means we let go. Forgiveness will free you of the burden and the obstacles to your growth and success.
So let Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be the judge. For if we do not forgive others for their mistakes, why should God forgive us of ours? Our imam, he is in office now. He's here with us today. So we must prepare for the revolution. Our future is tomorrow. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect him and hasten his reappearance. Wassalam. Salawat. Wait! Wait a second.
It's not entirely clear as yet how the events unfolded here, but absolute chaos is the only word that can describe the situation. Dramatic events that unfolded here just a few hours ago, where a man was shot dead today in broad daylight at the Holy Kaaba in the Muslim city of Mecca. Many people have been upset by this. Police are trying to clear the area, but there are hordes gathering around the known facility. This is the scene at the moment, 50 metres away from the inner perimeter, beyond which only the security, police and emergency services are allowed. I can see the flashing lights of the police command vehicles behind me. It's not entirely clear as yet how the events unfolded here today, but absolute chaos is the only word that can describe the situation at the moment. As far as we're aware, the man is said to be an innocent civilian.
Assalamu alaikum ya sahib al-asma.
The sanctified structure known as the Sacred House of God. Many people have been upset by this.
Sir,
Police are trying to clear the area, but there are hordes.
Dr. Ali, are you okay?
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد سلام على آل ياسين السلام عليك يا داعي الله ورباني آياته. السلام عليك يا باب الله وديان دينه. السلام عليك يا خليفة الله وناصر حقه. السلام عليك يا حجة الله ودليل إرادته.